What up to my Sagittariuses? My Saggies, my Sages. Probably my favorite fire sign. Anyways, this is your April 2.0 reading. We're going to get right into it with a mystical shaman oracle card and see what insight, guidance, and advice that I can get for you in the later part of April. There we go. It's kind of tough to shuffle for you guys already. That's where I'm always hitting the microphone. Alright. Wow. This card's coming out a lot lately. The Heart of the Sky. Literally, I'm pretty sure Libra just got that. And you guys can see I'm shuffling. I've shuffled since then. All kinds of stuff. So I guess it's just a overall energy right now that people really just need to be mindful of what they're manifesting and the seeds in which they are planting for their future harvests. I also think maybe it's getting to that lovey-dovey season, that what is it, May flowers, April showers, we're starting to get into a vibration like that. I'm going to go ahead with your tarot read, pull a minimum of 7 cards as usual. But, I think a lot of people's heads are just in the clouds right now. There's a lot of loneliness that we've been dealing with due to COVID. Everybody wants somebody, or at least a good circle of friends to hang out with. Insight, guidance, advice for my Sagittariuses for the later part of April. It's funny how consistent some of the cards can come out for signs during different periods of time for different readers. Got the 3 of Swords. Yeah, I think a lot of you might be healing from heartbreaks. And honestly, I also recall originally when I was reading Sagittarius just having a lot of problems in love over the past couple of years, and people not really being all that loyal in that department. So it seems that energy's pretty consistent. Get a card that just fell out and be the Queen of Pentacles. I would like to also apologize for the lower the quality here. The resource that I was using, they don't like when I use the free version for too long, so they limit your quality. I'll be looking to fix it eventually. You could have had a falling out with an earth sign, where you're just it's almost all the offers maybe coming your way, you're not even seeing it, really paying attention to, because you're too busy being lost in the hurt of previous loves and scared things aren't going to work out. Scared you're going to get with somebody and they're not going to be who they say they are. This is pretty consistent. Yeah, you might feel like you're a little bit blind and gullible when it comes to love. There's an element of you feel that love is the ultimate deception. I'm hearing you feel like you're being deceived quite often in love. There's just a lot of false victories, which don't feel bad. A lot of people are feeling that way. I just think many of us don't take the proper amount of time to heal before we jump into new things, and eventually all the pain catches up. You definitely could have had a falling out with a Libra. Seeing air signs in Libras, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus. I really don't like naming signs, but it could have been someone that seems real cool, calm, and collective, and like they're on top of their shit. But it's like, just because someone's attractive and has qualities where it's like they hold it down, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're loyal or they have good relationships. Like, or they're good in a relationship. I've actually met people that'll straight up tell people that they're not the relationship kind, and while that sounds weird, at least they're being honest and you know what to expect. Yeah, I think you might be stuck thinking about a lot of past loves, woulda, coulda, shoulda things maybe you could have had, the things you wanted, everything that didn't happen. It's a place to be. I like to tell people not to get stuck thinking in the past, because then you're living in the past, but I do understand missing people and things like that. But, everything in moderation. Like, sometimes you gotta distract your mind from what was. But don't do too much distracting, otherwise you don't heal. Get the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. Yeah, I think, like, you have options and there's people around you, but you're scared to go there because you're scared it's gonna fail. Because going from the 8 to 2 is like, someone walked away or you walked away. And I feel like there's a process of knowing what you do want and don't want. And this is like a choice. I mean, are you going to open yourself up to be emotionally available, or aren't you? Are you going to let past failures and false victories in love keep you from loving again? Yeah, I don't see a whole lot. I was just about to say I don't see a whole lot in work, so I think work's going pretty good. You're pretty abundant, especially with that card. Like, that could be what you're focusing on. Like, I don't have time for love. I'm busy. I'm at work. Which, that's not a bad thing. I personally do that. So, it's a type of self-care. You're taking care of yourself financially and doing what you need to do as an adult. I think you will make the decision to allow yourself to love again. It's almost like you can't help yourself. Like, when we fall in love or fall for people, or, meet someone we click with, some signs, we're all feeling love at first sight and it's just go. And that's life. I like to say enjoy the moments and memories that you have with people and be in the moment. And when it's over, it's over. Like, most things are temporary. Just enjoy your time together and make sure you do heal and keep things safe and try to be mindful when it comes to matters of the heart and relationships. Like, it's your decision what you're going to do in the future when it comes to love. But I think in the end, Sagittarius, you're going to realize the same thing many people are realizing. It's all about happiness. You have to be happy first. They have to be happy first. You have to be happy together. And as long as you have that, you're good. Love comes and goes, but true happiness, to achieve that, is something very special, and it's also very attractive. So don't enter in love like the damsel in distress or the sad boy, and don't fall for those types either. Otherwise, one person is just feeding off the other. Like, and sometimes being all the way up on cloud 9, like, feeling that in love can crash hard when you come back down to earth. Like, you want to be grounded in love, not up in the clouds.